Hello everyone to this week's Minecraft review. This is the session 4 week 3 review video, I believe. And we're going to be going over all sorts of crazy stuff that people have been working on lately and the things I've fixed. So let's take a look at one of the main things I've fixed, which was, get my pet over here, writing pets. So we had a few problems with this. Now, one problem was that I was a little bit confused about the control command and the ride ability. So I had been told, or I'd been read, that the control ability is what you needed to ride your pets. The unfortunate thing is that you also needed to have the ride ability also enabled, and I had that set for like a higher level because I was using it to increase the speed that you would be able to ride your pet at, not give you the ability. So now I have set it so that at level 7 for a pet, you get the control ability and you get a very low level ride ability. So now you can ride your pet. And remember, some pets are actually a little bit different than other ones. I've found that chickens are actually really good for jumping very far because they fall slower. They fall slower than most. And then pets like this guy, he'll actually automatically jump up and do stuff when you're walking around. So I'm not actually jumping here. Just because his normal movement involves him jumping, it bounces me too. So you just have to get off the pet, target him, right click with a lead in your hand, and then you can move around with your pet. When you get to higher levels, I think around level 21 or 28, you'll get a significant boost to the ride ability. You actually have to be careful because you can actually kill yourself and your pet by going so fast and jumping so far that you get fall damage. So be careful if you actually get a pet up that high. And I also did some research. Pretty much, yeah, everything is rideable except for pigs and the elder dragon. The only ones I couldn't ride, but I was riding around on a bat. I was riding around on a guardian. I mean, pretty much anything you can fight, you can ride on. So, alright, so that was the major bug fix for this week. So everybody can ride their pets again. I wanted to look at a few of the tribes. People have been doing some work real quick. So let's go take a look at Tribe B. Tribe B has found out that they can make a lot of money because you can sell cocoa beans. So you can see they have been making cocoa moolah here, just all sorts of cocoa bean plantations going on. They got one there, and I think they have a little bit more stuff growing down here, and a whole lot more cocoa plants. So they have found something they can easily grow and easily make money off of. So good job. They're going to be rich in no time. And then the other group that I was helping work with was I was helping let's see, who owns this plot? I don't know if he owns it or if it's just a, yeah, it's just the home plot. Alright. So I was helping Check Wings get his front door open. So you see he's got a piston door, and he's got a piston, or he's got a pad to step on. They'll open the door, keeps it open. And the cool thing with this one is that when you go through it closes automatically, protects him from anybody trying to come in the monsters. And he's got another piston right here that'll open the same door. So you can see it's not the most beautiful because we have redstone showing. Usually I try to hide all my redstone so it looks like magic. But he basically has the redstone come into this block. This block is the not block, so he's actually feeding power in, and then he's got a redstone behind it. So you see he's got a not gate. So when it's not on, he's supplying power, which keeps the piston doors pushed out. When he steps on it, the power goes out. Oops, I just smushed Bernie. Alright, and the one that we were working on this time was actually getting this outdoor connection. So you step on the block, the power comes down, comes all the way over here, and we're feeding power up, up, and up. And what we're doing is that we are feeding power directly into, let's see if I can get into the thing. we're feeding power right into this line here. So we're doing the same thing as this. You step on the thing out there, power comes in, and if you step on the one on the outside, power comes in right to this block and pushes in to our NOT block, turns the power off so that the door opens because the pistons retract. And all of this wiring on here is really just because we wanted to have a redstone candle right here that is supplying no power right now, but when we supply power with that pressure plate, power comes down, pushes into this block, which turns off this redstone candle and lets this one turn on, supplying power to the block above it, which then pushes power in, which turns off this guy, and our door opens. So a little bit complicated, but we managed to get it working, and now he's got a pretty cool automatic system to open and close his door. If we had more time and a little bit more room, we could probably make it look a little bit better, but I think this looks pretty good for what we have. And let me put some blocks back up. Hopefully these are the right ones. Oh, maybe he's using oak. There we go. That's pretty close. Alright. So those are the two things I saw being worked on in the villages this week. And let's go take a look at our arena. So there's been a lot of work in the arena, besides just dying to my insidious race. So let's go take a look at the first one, which is just, they're just having fun over here. They're just being creative, and they're building a wrestling ring. And so they've got their red carpet, you got their gold, waiting room they're working on. They got the ring, they got all that, and then they've got the I'm not sure if it's a microphone or if it's going to be the big TV in the middle, possibly. So they got a big thing hanging down right over the ring for the announcers, and of course, with any arena, you gotta have snacks. So they've got their popcorn, they got their hot dogs, they got candy. Right now they're all sold out, so there's nothing in there. But they're just having fun, making a cool looking building, and having a good time in creative mode. Alright, and then the next one is this guy. This has been a group project with about four kids, and they are making a new race. So this one's more parkour. It's not as much flying. I believe there's a little bit of flying that's going to be necessary, but it's not finished just yet. This area right here is just lobby. Don't really have a place to win just yet. But this place over here, I actually managed to jump through on my own without too much trouble. So you'll start. Let's see. Let's break in. You'll start over here in this little tunnel, this little room area, and you've got to make a jump over there. And I'm not very good at it. The kids are probably going to make me look pretty bad, but alright, there we go. So, jump over, do the tricky controlled jump to do the little boost jump. Get your running start. Oh, alright. So they're still working on it, but it's pretty good looking so far, I think. I think once they finish it up next week, I can start putting in the spawn points and the checkpoints and everything else they'll need, and then they'll be ready to go. Let's fill these holes, and we'll have one more race to go along with our stuff. And this is another one. This one's just getting started, so could be probably another parkour race, not so much a flying race, but we'll see what they do. And I believe they did a little bit of work inside on this arena. It looks a little bit different now to how I remember it. So a lot of people have been working on the arenas more than just playing and fighting each other. So that's been really cool to see. Alright. And then, last but not least, I took a look at the dungeon. And so it looks like right now the dungeon, you guys have gotten down to the 5th level. But whoever got down to the 5th level then immediately blocked off one of the walls, probably because there's too many monsters. So we'll see if you guys are able to beat the dungeon. There is a throne room that is very obviously a big open throne room, and there's a big treasure chest there, and so whoever gets there first gets all the prizes out of that. When you get to the throne room and you get the treasure, if you go around the back of the entrance to the throne room, there's actually a teleport area. So there's little things that teleport you to the beginning of the dungeon, so you can get out easily. So you don't have to talk to me and get me to teleport you out. If you guys do beat that dungeon, though, let me know, and I will regenerate it for next week, so that it will be completely brand new, completely different layout, and all the treasure chests and everything else will be refilled. So we'll have another dungeon to go through. So let's see how you guys do, and if you can beat the terrible dungeon. And if it was too easy, I could always increase the mob levels to be super hard. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Otherwise, I think this last week went pretty smoothly once the server login stuff was sorted out, and I look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday. All right. Have a good